afternoon from Disturbia. The parking lot here at the grocery store is pretty empty. Yesterday as well. Today's the 11th, 7-Eleven today. And it seems like yesterday was a very high occult day or low occult day. There was hardly anyone at the barn in the afternoon, and normally it's packed, even on a Friday. Take a look at the sky here. You can see the white. I just saw planes spraying, but you're not seeing heavy lineage. But you will see a puff of white cloud every now and again, and that is what they are spraying. The thing is, the forces that should not be are using reverse psychology and counterintuition when we don't see planes, but we see chemtrails. You see, just because you don't see planes does not mean there are not chemtrails, because they do not need planes to deliver this shite. These are not real clouds. We're being gassed slowly to death. If they kept up this spraying every day and we had 40 degrees every day for 2 weeks, how many people would be dying? How many animals? And the interesting thing now is they're promulgating emergency measures to cut people's electricity off when it gets hot, and water. Because we're being told after 2-3 days of hot weather, there's no more water. And yet we have had deluges in the last couple of years. See how quickly people forget the forces that should not be can explain these so-called shortages, which are artificial to us, and we believe them because of the digital that's going on. They're cutting up our minds and our memories and our thought patterns into nice, neat little chunks, so that after 2-3 seconds, we go on to the next thing. We're being programmed so that we can't think straight. We cannot think linearly. We cannot think in analog. And we believe all of their explanations, which make absolutely no sense. Why should we suddenly have a drought when we had days and days of rain not that long ago? See what I mean? And yet people believe it because they can't think. They can't remember either. So they do not need planes. Somebody did some videos in California and said, oh, we've had glorious weather and they haven't been spraying. But it feels like there's a heat dome over Los Angeles. Well, then they are spraying. And not only that, but they're microwaving us. They're using these microwaves. They use photovoltaic. You think it's bringing electricity into your home, but it's bringing electricity into the atmosphere. And not only that, but it's reflecting. What's being sprayed in front of the sun is being reflected. That's why the whole atmosphere is hot. It's not the sun. It's the air that's being heated up. You go outside and you feel like you're in an oven because the air is hot all around. I mean, if there's a little cool breeze in between, okay, 33 degrees is pretty easy to take, but once you get up to 40 and a couple of days of that and your house is completely filled with this deadness, you cannot breathe. Remember that meme back in the day with George Floyd, I can't breathe. He had a mask on. We don't even need a mask on now. We still can't breathe.